John, I wanted to ask you about your experience on The Masked Singer. Like, how long did you know that was going to happen before it happened? Was that something that Alicia knew before she passed?
She wanted me to do that because I had done Dancing with the Stars, but that whole year kind of is a blur.
Is it?
But when the opportunity came around to do The Masked Singer, I thought, this is. I had seen some of the show, and I wasn't quite sure if this was the flashiest, most wonderful, like Broadway show I'd ever seen, or just silly. But when the opportunity came around, I thought, I'm gonna do this, and I had a ball. It is done in front of a live audience, which is great. So the voting and all of that is real, and you are singing inside that mask, which is no easy feat. I'll tell you, no easy feat. But you're completely sequestered away from everybody else. No one on the show has any idea who's on the show. And then they air it. They cut it together. Because part of keeping everybody apart is that it doesn't happen like it seems to happen.
Right.
But you are singing. It is all live. You are judged on your performance. It's just not like the other shows like Dancing with the Stars that I did. It's not where people call in and vote. But by the time you see the show, all the audience has already voted. So it was great.
What was your costume? Because I did not get a chance to see that episode. What was your costume?
I was the donut. I was a donut. I was a very tall stack of donuts. You should check it out. It's really
Who
really
doesn't
good.
like donuts now? Okay.
Exactly. Who doesn't like donuts?
I found out about it because my brother, he's a huge fan of yours, and he told me, he was like, "You would never know that's John." I heard it right away, but I think it threw people for a loop because you wasn't singing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. Interesting to me that what do I have? I think this Made in America, I think, is going to be my 27th album.
Oh, wow.
And yet every time I sing on television, or people say, "I didn't know you sang," and that's a mystery to me because before Dukes, what I was doing was musical theater. Everybody knew I sang in high school. Everybody knew I sang when I did Broadway, but for some reason, the Dukes, the Smallville, and the Haves and Have-Nots folks just don't understand that I sing. It blows my mind. Because probably if I took the time I've spent singing and the time I've spent acting, I'll bet you the time I've spent singing is a multiple of 4 over the time I've spent acting.
Wow.